All Blacks need to address key selection issues to compete with Springboks. As an ardent supporter of the All Blacks, it's hard to ignore the insightful analysis from former coach Laurie Maines regarding the recent Rugby Championship. Maines believes that while the Springboks may have edged out the All Blacks in the final standings, the gap between the two teams isn't as wide as it seems. After all, both teams finished the tournament with 19 points, but South Africa claimed the title due to a superior points difference. The All Blacks had a solid run in the Rugby Championship, securing 4 wins out of 6 matches. However, they did suffer significant defeats, including that painful 43-10 loss to the Springboks in Wellington, which highlighted some critical selection issues. Maines pointed out that the choices made for the second test were questionable, particularly in terms of player positioning. For instance, he argued that Fabian Holland should have started at lock instead of being benched, and Tupou Vaia's shift to lock from blindside flanker didn't serve the team well. What do you think, All Blacks fans? Do you agree with Maines that the selections were off? It's clear that when the All Blacks have their best players in the optimal positions, they perform at their peak. The first clash at Eden Park, where they won 24-17, showcased their potential, but the second match signaled some worrying trends. Maines emphasized that the All Blacks were competitive up until halftime, suggesting that mental lapses rather than a lack of physical strength led to their downfall. The All Blacks have an impressive history, but moments like these remind us that rugby is a game of fine margins. When you can't secure your lineouts or retain possession under pressure, it can spell disaster. Maines also highlighted the challenge faced by smaller players like Damian McKenzie when competing against taller opponents under high kicks. The dynamics of the game are intense, and every little detail matters. As fans, we need to ask ourselves, how can the All Blacks adjust their strategies to ensure they can compete effectively against the Springboks and other top teams? Are there players who deserve more time on the pitch? What do you think about the decision-making in the recent matches? Let's keep the conversation going. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which city are you representing, and how do you feel about the All Blacks' chances moving forward? Go All Blacks!